What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Bocan Garage. And you may be thinking right now that things are looking a little bit clearer than normal, and that's because we got a new camera. Well, new to me anyways. It's a couple iterations old, but I'm loving it. It's a GoPro Hero 10 Black Edition. It's got front and back facing screens, so I can actually see if I'm, in focus when I'm actually recording. But today, it's just going to be a follow-up of the last episode we did. And also, I just want to test out the camera. Now, audio is not going to be the greatest because we don't have our external mics on right now. I need to get the media mod to show all that off, but I just kind of want to pan by the cars in beautiful 4K, see what we can do. Now, for the Subaru, we got a guy coming, or we're going to go check him out this weekend to see about repairing the panel damage that we have on the side for the quarter panel. There's a mod upgrade, whatever you want to call it, for the Civic that I'm supposed to meet a guy today about it. I've messaged him, he hasn't gotten back to me yet, but so we'll see. And then of course, this gorgeous girl right here, just in beautiful 4K. Let's just give her the walk around treatment, because honestly, this is just, I know you guys have been requesting like more content about this, and this is just absolutely stunning of a car, and it looks beautiful in 4K, and I am so far loving the stabilization of this camera. But let's not get too off track. Like I said, today is going to be an update of what we covered in the last video, and that is the Heritage Kokoro heart rim. And there she is, guys, the 1992 Mazda Miata with the beautiful Kokoro heart rims. Now, I know what you guys are thinking, because you're a car guy like me. You guys were expecting this thing to be slammed and cambered out and all that stuff. No, that's not what we're doing. Even though she is on some beautiful Godspeed rims, or not rims, coilovers back there on all fours, we are not slamming this car. Yes, it's going to be made into an Itasha for my friend, but it's still just going to be a comfortable, normal, daily driving car for her. She's not going to be drifting it or doing any of that hoonigan stuff with it. So the rear tires, we got these nice chunky beefy boys on here, because we just we would die if we saw any damage happening to these beautiful gorgeous rims. Like, yeah, they're dirty, it rained here a couple days, and it is what it is. Now you see that clearance, nice little 2-finger action on both sides, pretty well adjusted. And I don't know if I want to lower the back anymore. I'm kind of happy with where the back is. There's no rubbing on the fronts or backs of the tire anywhere. Just absolute beautiful fitment. Now, I know some of you guys are probably thinking, oh, I need over fenders or whatnot. We're not putting over fenders on this car. Again, it doesn't rub. I've taken it around the block, runs perfectly fine, looks great. Now, the reason why I'm not going to adjust the rears anymore, because if you look at the front, you can just see the off-roading height that these things are at. No, that is not their final adjustment. I do still need to lower them. Like, they absolutely failed the shoe van test, like, completely. Mighty Car Mods would be disappointed in this sucker. But again, these rims just looking so gorgeous. But yeah, the front we're gonna lower to probably, like, ½ inch above the tire, just so the car has that kind of sloped downwards kind of look to it for the suspension. Again, the rears don't rub at all. Now, obviously, the fronts don't rub at all. Like, you just got, even with these big beefy tires for comfort, you just got tons of space. Like, kudos to the Miata for what a small car it is. Like, it's got a lot of room for adjustment. But we're gonna be lowering that, and I feel like when we lower this, it might lower the rear just a little bit, because whenever you mess with suspension, eventually it does shift to everything once you adjust both sides. Is what it is. But just look at that, guys. Like, can you see part of the vision here? Because I sure as hell can. I'm loving it. Once we get the front lowered, we'll see where the rear ends up once we have the front about ½ inch above the tire. May end up lowering the rear just a little bit. But for now, I'm happy with it. My friend's happy with it. It's drivable and it's clean. And Kokoro Heritage, you guys did great. Like, these rims, they're amazing. Like, I love them. I absolutely love them. My friend loves them. They look so cool on the car, and you can just see where we're going with this car now. It's just like, I've said it before in previous videos that I'm a very visual person. Like, I can have stuff in my head of what I want the projects to look like. And yeah, you can do big breaks, you can do, you know, mechanical upgrades and whatnot, but once it gets to like the visual upgrades and I start seeing the work come together, that's when I get excited. That's when I get happy. Like, you guys know, with the wings and whatnot, and then the hood on the Subaru, and just, I'm a very visual person when it comes to that kind of stuff. And honestly, I am excited today because this new camera, it definitely can hold the charge. The 4K looks beautiful. Unfortunately, you guys do not get to see video footage in 4K because my Sony Vegas, if I try to render anything past 1080p, dies. Like, it will literally crash within a couple minutes. So I probably need to look into getting a newer Sony Vegas, or I know some of you out there are going to be yelling at me saying, oh, get Adobe Premiere and blah, blah, blah. I've tried Adobe, guys. I hate Premiere. I don't do the fancy edits as you guys have seen for my content. So Vegas has always been fine for me for that kind of beginner, just simple stuff. But that is a story for another time, or argument for another time. I don't want to get into those semantics. But I just wanted to show off this camera. I wanted to show off the rims, update from the last video. So before I ramble on too long, yes, we got work coming down the pipeline. Yes, we have another RSX that is going to be coming and replacing the Miata sometime soon that we had to do upgrades to. And I will be making footage on that because it's simple stuff like O2 sensors, but it's also stuff like the hood bracket for the latch and whatnot, some in-depth stuff that some people might want to know about for RSXs. So there is content coming, guys. I apologize that I have not been making much stuff lately. Well, it was the camera. I don't even want to say it was my motivation or any of that. It was the camera. And now that has been solved. So let's get another little shot of these beautiful cars in 4K. We got a camera that lasts, obviously, because it's true 4K. I can only get about 2 hours of recording time with the SD card I have, but that should more or less be fine. We have the secondary camera that we could always use for B-roll footage and all that beautiful fun stuff. But for now, this is what it is. Next, we got to update the microphone for it, but all things in due time. Anyways, guys, before I ramble on and on and on, I'm gonna cut it right here. Remember, guys, every broken car is an adventure, and we don't really have any broken cars here at the garage right now. They're just cars that need some love, and the RSX needs some love. So just remember, guys, have fun out there, stay safe, and just keep wrenching, because honestly, when you get tired of a project, and I've said this before, I'm pretty sure I've said this before, just take a step back, look at your car, and remember why you bought that car. Remember why it was a project you were so proud to start and so happy to start. And yeah, it probably gave you headaches along the way, but at some point, you loved that thing. So find your love again and never stop working on the cars you love, because I've seen so many stories, guys, of people being like, I bought this car, I loved it, and then I sold it, and then they regret it years later. And just don't be one of those people. I've been down that road. That's why the Toyota stays here. My RX-7, that's the only one I regret. But anyways, rambling on and on. I'll see you guys in the next one with some better content, better camera quality, better audio than this, because I don't really trust GoPro's built-in audio, but you know what? It is what it is. Anyways, guys, later.